Hi, I'm John Yampaglia and I'm running for North Arlington Council. I graduated North Arlington High School in 1983. After that, I enrolled in cosmetology school in Rutherford called Anthony Placido's Cosmetology Training Centers, and the rest is history. I worked in a salon for a year or two. After that, I became a teacher of cosmetology, and I taught on and off for about 20 years at Capri Institute Training Centers of Cosmetology. But as I was teaching cosmetology, I was going to school at night. I went to Jersey City University. My undergrad was political science with a minor in history. I also have a teacher's degree for elementary and secondary school. I went on to get a grad degree in religion at Seton Hall University. Being that I was having my teacher's degree, in the late 90s, New Jersey mandated that every high school had to teach the Holocaust. So what I did in Seton Hall was I studied the Holocaust, and actually my program and some of my fellow teachers, we took a trip to Europe to actually study the Holocaust over in Europe during the 1940s. We went to Anne Frank's house. We went to Goebbels' house. We went to Auschwitz, the concentration camp. And we went to Poland, the Krakow ghettos. And we actually got immersed in Holocaust education by actually going to Europe, and that's what we did, and it was very interesting, and I'll never forget it, and it was something that'll be with me till the day I die. The worst thing I saw, which was disturbing, if for lack of a better word, was we were on a tour bus, and a rabbi was teaching us what was going on, and the tour bus was going to Auschwitz. And we saw Auschwitz. If you ever see that horrific, that gate of that concentration camp, look it up. It's horrifying. I had a lot of my Jewish friends were on the bus with me, taking the same course I was. And they just broke down and cried because they actually lost their grandparents at the concentration camp. And it was very, very intense. I just remember people crying, and it was horrifying for me because I just looked at all the sadness on the bus. People were just crying, howling. I just remember putting my head down and having just a very serious migraine headache. It was just really that stressful. So going to Auschwitz was really, it was something that you'd never forget. In 1999, I traveled to Russia. I studied Russian history, part of my undergrad degree, and it was always on my bucket list to go. So I wasn't there long. I was probably there for about 7 days. My goal was to go see Red Square, go visit Lenin's tomb, go to Arbat Street, which is a historical street in Moscow. Went to see St. Basil's Cathedral. And Moscow is just a beautiful, beautiful city, and I'll never forget it. It was just an amazing historical place. I saw Lenin, and it was great. It was a great time. My personal goal in philanthropy is to help as many people as I can. Of course, we're going to miss a lot of people that need help, but we have to do what we can to help as many people as possible. And if you can go to sleep at night satisfied and know the next morning there's more work to be done, so be it. So it's a good day. And philanthropy is important for anyone. We have to help people that are less fortunate because if not, why are we on Earth? So that goes without saying. That goes without saying. Well, my first experience with philanthropy, a good friend of mine worked at a radio station, The Apple in New York City, and I got to meet Curtis Lewa, I got to meet Hoda, I got to meet Kathy Lee Gifford. Who else? Susan Sarandon, the actress, all these amazing celebrities, and I was wondering why I was there. But they turned out to be great people, and we just talked, and those people are great. They help charities of all kinds. And when I got in touch with them, I said we want to do something with them, and that's what we do every year. We go to the city rescue mission in New York in the Flatiron section of New York City, and we help people with food insecurities. Well, our salon took up Child Cry, which is to help eradicate childhood hunger. And Mark Gastineau, the New York Jet legend, is a big part of that. He's the whole thing, and that's what we do. We do fundraisers at the hair salon every year. Raises a real lot of money. We have a lot of Jet players come into the salon, whether it's George Fant, Denzel Mims. It just worked well, and we help a lot of children. And again, it's working well, and that's what we do. Well, most of the stuff we do is to try and end homelessness and again, food insecurities, because that's really big, especially the homeless problem. Because the homeless problem, it escalates into not eating, and also that escalates into healthcare problems. So we try and go the basics first. Well, this is the MVP Foundation. That's Doc Haveron, and he does a lot of stuff. He's the chiropractor of the New York Yankees. He's an amazing man and a good friend of the families, and he's helped us with donations for the last 10, 15 years. The guy's great. Well, we've met so many Yankees. Robinson Cano, Mickey Rivers, Oscar Gamble, just so many. Ron Guidry, just amazing guys. Chris Chambliss, Ron Guidry, Jim Leyritz, just guys from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and they've helped a lot too also. When you're working with children, when they see if they're sickly or if they're just having a hard time with their family life, when they see some of these major league players, they melt. They get so happy. It's like they float. I remember a story with Mark Gastineau. He told me that a child was dying from cancer, and he wasn't moving for days. And as soon as he saw Mark Gastineau, he got out of bed, and he couldn't believe. He just gave him a hug. And that story was heart-wrenching, and it was inspirational also. With the philanthropy, I think we got a lot of satisfaction helping people. So that being said, I think we could translate it to the town. I think we will have a great platform to help a lot of people, and I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to be productive, and I think good things are coming. Vote John Bolzak and John Yampaglia November 5th for North Arlington Council. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for your time.